Hey my Squidlings, Katie here, and I hope you're having a squidlicious day. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Arteza Woodless colored pencils. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done a review on this channel, so I hope you'll forgive me. I wanted to get Inktober, I want to focus on that, and so now we're back to reviews. I decided to put these into a cute little heart shape just because I think they're really cool, and I just really like how they look like this. These are their 24 set of Woodless colored pencils. They also have a 48 set of wood pencils, and then they also have 24 watercolor pencils. I have 3 different swatches of these for you. So I have them swatched on a white paper, a tan paper, and a black paper. I really like how these show up on tan paper. They're okay on black paper, and of course they're great on white paper, but I think they work really well. And here I am showing you kind of how they blend. This is a Bristol paper that I'm using. The type of paper you use will kind of determine what kind of effect you get with your colored pencils and stuff. And I tried blending them out with Gamsol as well, just because I wanted to try it. I don't do that very often. But these blend really nicely together, and they're not as creamy as some other colored pencil brands, but they are pretty nice. Especially because these are on the cheaper end. These are really affordable. This set in particular is $9.99, and then the 48 set of wood pencils is $15, and the watercolor pencil set is $20. These also come in a plastic container that you can always save and maybe make into a watercolor palette or something. You know, just because these are eco-friendly, why should you not recycle everything else that comes with it? You can pre-order my Inktober art book. It will be available, I think I'm going to extend the pre-order date. Long story short, the production company messed my order up. It's taking longer now to get here, so I think I'm going to extend the pre-order date by a few days, so pre-orders won't end until the 30th. So you have 10 more days to get your Inktober art book plus the pre-order stuff. Don't forget, if you want cool rewards like works in progress shots that I don't show anywhere else, or prints, or even to enter my coloring contest for free art stuff, you can join my Patreon. You can pledge for as little as $1 a month, and you get access to some really awesome rewards. So check it out. I'll leave a link on the screen. So these do come pre-sharpened, and they are wax-based, at least as far as I know, as far as I could find out. I think they're wax-based. And they're really soft and smooth. You get some really nice vivid colors, which I think is awesome. Especially because you only get 24 colors, it's nice that you get a really good selection of the colors. You can get nice gradients, like I said earlier. You can blend really well with them, and they don't have any like scratchiness. I don't know if you've ever gotten a colored pencil that's scratchy. It's not fun. It's really annoying. These are really comfortable to hold and stuff. They don't like make your hand cramp up because it's a nice solid round barrel, and it feels really solid. Like they feel like they're good quality. They don't feel cheap at all. Actually, they feel really high quality if I'm being honest. You can get the full color, or you can kind of gradate it pretty easily, just depending on the pressure that you use with the pencil, of course. And the pigment does come off easily. If you're using something like a sanded pastel board, it comes off really strong. But if you're using something like a Bristol in this, you do have to push a little harder, because this is like smooth Bristol, and so there's no tooth to the paper, so you just kind of want to keep in mind that some colors like on smooth paper might show up a little lighter, but they are pretty true to color, like what is on the barrel of the pencil. There wasn't any of them that I thought, oh my goodness, this does not look anything like what you'd think it'd look like. They also layer really well, which is a bonus in my book, because colored pencils that don't layer are really annoying. They claim to be light fast, but there is no information actually on their website or on the packaging. And something I'd really like to do on the channel is kind of test light fastness of different products, so leave a comment down below. Let me know if you would be interested in me doing different light fastness tests on different materials that say that they're light fast. As far as I know, you cannot buy any of the colored pencils open stock, so if you are out of your favorite color, you will have to buy the set again, which is probably one of the biggest downsides to that. Maybe eventually they will release open stock, but for now, as far as I know, they don't have that. So now on to the things I liked, things I didn't like. I really liked the fact that they, you know, had nice vibrant colors, and they are good for sketching and just kind of laying down color. I would really use these in my sketchbook. I don't know if I would use this on a full illustration all of the time, unless I'm adding shading to something like a Copic drawing or a watercolor drawing, then these would be really good for that. These are really great for adding just kind of like shading and highlights. They do blend together really well, which is something I find really nice, and the selection of colors that you get goes together really well, so you can get a really nice gradation that way. Now onto the things I didn't like. These are not great for burnishing. If you are somebody who burnishes like I normally do with colored pencils, you're going to have to find a new technique around that, because these really aren't that great. They kind of clump up together, and that can be really annoying, and it doesn't really look great. Another downside is that there are only 24 colors in the Woodless range. They do have 48 in their other wood range, but as far as like if you care about the eco-friendliness of them, then they only have the 24 colors. One of the biggest things I think is kind of annoying with these is when you sharpen them, the coating actually kind of chips off and it shows a little bit of the pencil. And it's not necessarily a terrible thing, but it does get kind of annoying because, you know, it chips off and it breaks and it doesn't look great, and it will eventually rub off on your hands if it chips off down far enough. So hopefully that's something that they decide to fix in the future, but that's just, you know, my personal opinion. Maybe that doesn't bother you, maybe you just don't care, I don't know. But as far as looking at this from the fact that these are $10, yeah, these are actually really great. You get 24 colored pencils for $10. That's like, what, 50 cents a pencil? Actually less than that. I think that for the price anyway, that they're really great. Would I recommend these for beginners? Absolutely. Would I recommend them for professionals? Yes, but probably more in the way for sketching and kind of planning your idea. Alright, so now to talk about the pictures, since the video is almost done. I decided to do another demon-esque girl because I don't know why, it's just a thing that I really like drawing. Girls with horns, and I think they're really cute. And I also really wanted to do kind of a color block. I did use Copic in this piece because I didn't feel like blocking in the background with a colored pencil. That would have taken forever. And I'm using a Jelly Roll pen to kind of outline everything. This is not a Jelly Roll pen though, it is a Uniball Signo pen. I really wanted her to kind of stand out, but I also wanted it to be just kind of like a plain picture, something that I could do that was fun, and I really enjoyed the way that she came out. Also, something I don't add in the picture, like in the video, but I add it on the picture, is I use my Molotow liquid chrome just to kind of outline the edges, and you'll see that in the final piece. Here is the final piece. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you found this review helpful. If you liked the video and you like reviews, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget, if you want to be a part of our cute little squid pod, you can do so by hitting that subscribe button down below, and there's this little bell button next to it that if you click that, you get notified on when I upload new videos. Until next time, guys, toodaloo!